Yeah, you know what time it is. It's time to pour yourself a drink. I don't care if it's top shelf, bottom shelf, or you made it in the bathtub. It's time for another edition of Off the Wall. Orphan Girl is Montana only, right?
Yeah.
It's only made in Montana. It's like a cream.
Yeah,
It's like really good. It's like
it's so good.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
do they call it Orphan Girl?
Try
And
it.
aren't
I
some
don't
weird
know.
stuff-
Try it.
things?
It tastes like a root beer float.
like it's made so local. Like if you hold on to it too long, it will go bad. Like it's like that kind of cream. Like it won't. You can't like ship it across the country for a month. And
That's tasty.
Yes, delicious.
and so we have guests tonight. We have Jessica and her designated driver. I mean, that's kind of a shitty thing to just show up and go, "Hey, here's designated driver," but
No, he's the boyfriend.
he's the boyfriend.
Ow.
Yeah.
We're gonna make him feel really, really uncomfortable in
Yeah,
this show.
this will be his initiation.
Considering that the show is 99% about your love life.
I need
Yeah,
to.
yeah, no.
Bunch of
know.
newbies.
He said that if
Some
I
virgins up in this bitch.
That's a bit strong.
Sorry.
acted differently than I do on the show, then he would leave.
Oh.
If I was holding back what I would say.
Then he would leave.
Yeah. So I mean, I think he's pretty cool.
I
If
know,
anything.
you got him a drink.
Yeah.
You kind of primed him up here a little bit, Well done. You
I ruined his face from shaving his beard today, so everything's
What?
great.
You
I
let
mean-
her?
No, I just like there's like a hole right here, and I cut him. Like, see?
That is some heavy dress. Holy
Well,
cow.
okay. So we know that you paint. Is it true she paints after sex?
No, not anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so do we shave after sex now? I mean, usually most of us do it beforehand. But I mean, like that grooming
Yeah.
shit going on.
Yeah, the painting kind of stopped. I like kind of have like an artist block.
Aw.
Oh my God! So if this was the Jim and Jay show, which made a crossover,
Oh, heck yeah.
since you were here last, we had to do something. We didn't have to do something. Frankly, we just got tired of editing out the trains.
Yeah.
So there is a drinking game now.
Ooh.
Drink when the train comes by. And evidently, the last show we had like 18, and some people didn't make it home, and they emailed us that they loved the drinking game. And then the other drinking game that we got from the fans are every time they drink, every time I say
You
amazing.
say amazing.
Yeah. Whatever. I don't. So we actually have somebody here tonight who's actually one of my favorite people, ironically enough. So this is like a gift. We have Patrick, the hairdressing god, in the house tonight. No, I've been wanting this guy to like work on my extensions for like ever. And Jessica's like, "Can I bring somebody named Patrick?" And all I did was like, "Is he hot in blackness?" And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Bring
No, that's
his
St. Patrick.
bring his hair to dress an ass over."
Weren't you saying that you are just still waking up from this morning?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we were thinking about topics to talk about.
That's a big day.
Just so that everybody knows, we are
Something
recording
about
this.
the weather.
I blame it on the weather too, but
Whoa. I'm so tired.
so he's talking about this
Time,
morning,
America, time.
and the show started, and I think it's like, well, we know how to party. Yeah, it's almost 7:30 on a Saturday night, so normally we'd be doing this on a live remote in a bar.
This has become our social life because we hate the bars and we hate going out and drinking.
Well, I don't hate going out and drinking. I
Well,
just hate going
that's
out.
true.
It's
Well,
the driving
we
home
really
that I
don't-
hate.
yeah,
but,
Bunch of posts.
So we haven't seen our Jessica in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Had a lot of emails about you.
You did.
Yeah.
Yay.
And I think we're going to be getting a t-shirt called "I Kissed the Velociraptor." Jim was wearing a shirt right. Oh, by the way, I am JMR. You are listening to another episode of Off the Wall. As always, the Queen, Gemma.
Yay!
Jessica, motherfucker. Okay, what are we calling your last name now? I realize over the
do
shows.
Johnson. Do Johnson. It's already done. I just did May because a little passive aggressive.
And through the okay. Yeah. Okay, Jesus. Jessica, motherfucking Big Johnson now. We have designated driver Sean.
Shane.
Okay, now I
God,
can't
get
even
it
get
right.
shit. Oh, you know what?
The new boy toy.
Yeah, you guys have no idea. Her freaking love life is sitting right here in the room. I'm already sweating. It's just gonna get uncomfortable as shit. Give it till about 2 more trains and more booze goes in. And then we have Patrick, the hairdressing god, in the house. And I actually knew this guy. I know this guy away from Miss Jessica, which is pretty cool because he's freaking awesome at what he does. By the way, did you get your box of goodies?
There was a box of goodies?
Yes.
No.
My mother of blessed memory passed away this month last year.
Mm-hmm.
And big time hairdresser. And we cleaned out her stuff, and I gave you and your partner, Miss Janice, all her color. She had a library of color. And
Janice
I think I just gave it to her yesterday, and I was like, no, you will be sharing this with Patrick. You guys, like, but...
I've seen her the last 2 days, and she hasn't said
Well, she
a word.
actually did text me earlier today. She's like, where's my box? I'm like, your kid got it yesterday.
Yeah.
She's like, oh. I'm like, well...
Oh, and they're in the process of moving.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they're all that stuff. But anyway, make sure that you play around with that stuff. Miss
down.
Linda of blessed memory would roll her in her grave if I threw all that stuff away. So
Oh, yeah.
at least it
And there's a
go to
ton
good
of
use.
product.
Oh, there's so much in there that just
to
you
try
know,
it.
yeah, just play around and do what you want. So back to Jessica's love life. I literally cannot get away. I mean, I was gonna say let's like talk about some small talk and all that kind of stuff, but no.
No.
We had more people talk about boat float and velociraptor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Then there's a lot of people like, oh, you've never gone to boat float? We're like, Jesus. I'm like, Junior.
yeah, like all of a sudden I'm ostracized. Like I didn't think anybody knew about boat float. So people are like, not even from the state, going, "Oh hell, even I've been to boat float." You know, fuck you too. I mean, I have it. All right. You know, that was the freaking.
You are late to the party.
That was
damn
the
it.
episode that Marcus outed the poly couple. Wants to set up a dating table
I can't believe
on the
he did
side of
that.
the river for us, and like.
Ticket?
You can find freaking people there. I'm like, Marcus, it's not exactly what we're looking for. I mean, we're trying, you know, thanks for us. I mean, so
Yes.
speak.
Speak.
Yes. How has it been since we got rid of Mangina Kisser and the whatever? There we go. Loosen up your lips.
Yeah. Well, that was boat float. And oddly, Shane was supposed to go on boat float, but he didn't.
Oh, no way.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot's happened since then.
So we have to ask one thing because we had another really famous episode.
Yeah.
Just so that we are clear, he's neither breakfast
Nor
or
just
any of that.
No.
Okay, thank you. This
He's
is
not
just
breakfast. He's not basement boy. He's not velociraptor. I do sometimes call him vanilla.
Ooh.
Sean. So from here on out, we will
True.
call him Vanilla. I'm going to go ahead and bite on that one. Why do you call him Vanilla?
Oh, God.
I mean, it's not like he's the only one. Oh, here it goes. Even you
She
can't
kinda looked
see
like,
this,
"Can I
but
talk
Patrick
about
is
it or
leaned
no?"
over going, let's hear it, sister.
Well, because
Here we go.
Yeah.
he's kind of
Oh,
A good guy.
Oh, God.
a good guy. Yeah, that's a
Good.
way to put it.
he's awesome.
He's awesome. He really is awesome. He's just vanilla.
People
Like-
forget about him.
But a
all
freak in the
the time.
sheets.
Yeah, like it's like
Really?
you forget that he's there in a good way.
Such an asshole.
Like
Oh,
a
so in
scarecrow.
other words, he's not an asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not an
Nice,
asshole.
Sweet, tasty, you know.
Yeah, like
We love
Sweet
Shane.
tasty.
like yeah, no,
What? Vanilla.
He's great. He's vanilla though. Like he like when we first started going out, he's like, I'm like, I don't want anything too serious. He's like, oh, I'll grow on you. I'm like, I'll grow on you.
Yes.
And I was just like, one day, I'm like, well, I guess you grew on me.
So you guys have known each other for a long time?
No,
No.
he got delivered to my door.
Months ago. When was that?
Oh, fuck. Here we go. She gives that look like all of a sudden, okay, you got delivered to your door.
Yeah.
Was this before or after heavy intoxication? Because I'm just
He
kinda...
was really intoxicated. I was.
Oh, he was. Oh, okay.
The blame, the blame.
No, I was slightly intoxicated, but no, my friend, she's like, you need to meet Shane, Ethan, somebody's friend, and so I was like,
That
okay.
friend would not have ever been mentioned on this show before, would he have?
No. So I'm.
Just for the record, so that the audience knows, he knows Velociraptor. Like,
Yeah.
he knows him.
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Just want to make sure that we're all... I don't want you to hit us on blindside on the
Yeah, no.
corner.
So she brings them over to my house at 2:00 in the morning because they said they were hungry and nothing was open. So I was like, I have food.
Heck yeah.
And nobody ate. We ended up making out in the kitchen.
Well, you two ate. But...
All three of you?
No,
Or-
just him and I.
Oh, okay.
And then we had a date the next day, but he was like ping-ponging, like he was just bouncing all over the kitchen, like he couldn't even stand up. I guess that's
Did you
like
Twitter paid his ass or?
no, he was so fucking drunk.
Oh, I was just
God.
like, okay, the conversations we've had in the past when she says ping-ponging around the kitchen, I thought he was
yeah.
like railer in every corner or something. I'm like, oh my God, here it goes, and he's sitting right here.
Well, we did try that too.
I'm a little gun shy. Okay. And there we go. There it is.
Are you
Dick me down and bury me pregnant. Okay, that's just and there it is again, right there. You know, after boat float story and breakfast, I am terrified about what's going to come out of her mouth next because she starts off with like, well, you know, and she looks up off to the side, and I learn now when she says that
she like tiptoes it, puts her toe in it. Oh, okay, it's okay, and runs the
and
hell
runs
over
right
it.
fucking through it right there, and the next thing you know, I'm hearing about. I wish I was having sex while I was having sex. Then we start hearing shit like that. Did I hear same?
Yeah,
Oh,
actually, I was gonna
Patrick.
ask you since if you had the same thing happen,
What?
or like just an awkward.
Having sex
Relationship,
that I
yeah.
wish was better. All the time.
All the time.
This is probably the wrong crowd to ask that kind of fucking question. I mean, for crying out loud, I told a story about passing out on a poor 105-pound Asian woman.
That was funny.
Okay.
That was really.
You know what was funny is like I had people email me about that and being like, "Bro, I've been there." And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
"What?" And I'm like, "Here, this has been like my nightmare story of my life." Thinking, this is so embarrassing. I had a woman, no bullshit, said that she passed out on a guy. And she says, "Man, thank you for doing that show." And I'm like, "Well, cool." It's like, "What was your?" I emailed her back. I'm like, "What was your favorite part of this?" She goes, "I thought I was the only one to ever pass out on a man and wake up with them trying to get out from underneath me." And I'm thinking,
now was she like
I don't.
tiny
I
or?
did not go down that road because
Well,
all
she
I
doesn't
can
have
think
to
about,
be. I mean, a woman
no.
doesn't have to be heavier or heavy
No, but all I
big,
could
but
think
at
about
least
is
they have to be.
I saw like a CSI where they were in Vegas.
That's
and the
right.
guy
Oh my
died
God.
because she did pass out on him, and she was like, he was this little tiny dude, and she was like 300 bills. You know, I mean,
Wasn't that?
not
It
rude,
was this
but
weird. Like it was a weird thing of like the furry
fetish,
slash
like yeah, it was like
convention.
those
Yeah,
furry,
it was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
If you wanna
weird
see
episode.
If you want to see some weird
stuff.
You know, I thought I'd seen it all too until I started doing a lot of work in Vegas. And if there's a convention for it, they have it in Vegas.
Didn't you see the
Oh God, I know what you.
Pony
I bet
polls?
oh Jesus.
The bronies.
the pony poles?
Oh.
So, so you know, there's the fetish of people, the saddle, the ponying.
Oh, a brony.
Yeah, brony.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
However, I didn't realize how big. We had gone down there on a job that I was at I was helping a guy arrest somebody. And we went in there, and nothing could have prepared me for what I was about to see. Like, he was telling me about it, and I kind of heard about it. I mean, hey, we all have the internet. You know, fuck it.
I watched the documentary.
Yeah.
Did you really?
I was like, what is this?
Yeah. I went and watched it after I saw that, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like,
Curiosity
like-
kills the cat.
Every single time.
you know, I mean,
Sagittarius.
we all have our kink. But like, my thought process is this woman is like walking this dude up to the farrier to be shooed, and they're playing this out on this ranch in this documentary that I saw.
What do they use for shoes?
I don't know, man. I know, but you know, I mean, like, I grew up shoeing horses. I'm thinking, like, I'm sitting there going, are they really actually nailing?
That's
But they
why-
don't.
that's-
But they
okay.
go through this whole pretend life, and they have horse trainers, and they're sitting out there freaking lunging the horses, you know. And here's this dude like 350 bills, and he has not seen the gym very soon, and he's sitting there in a thong, prancing around like the horse, and she's like, I'm like,
Gustavo.
yeah.
I mean,
And she's like,
confidence is key.
yeah. I mean, so we went down there and we were going through this convention, and I'm looking at this convention, and I mean, there's like these booths all over the place, and they're selling these saddles that dudes and chicks wear. And then they had chariot races.
What they look like.
They had chariot races that were nothing but like the chariot had to be built out of like a human being, like no bullshit. And it was actually pretty impressive.
God.
And there were like some of these women that were like doing the splits, and like the dude was sitting in their lap, and another person would like drag. I mean, that was impressive.
Whoa.
But then the guy that we go to pick up, if you've grown up in a if you've ever been to like the stock show or the rodeo or whatever, every now and then you see horse pulls. You know, they hook up 2 horses and they put all that weight on there, and they got to pull it like a certain weight.
I always wanted to go see those.
They had horse pulls, 4-team horse pulls of people.
Actual weight.
And these dudes, like some of these dudes had seen the gym and maybe, I don't know, a steroid needle or 2 in their life in their ass. They're good looking, and I mean, they're sitting there, but they're playing it out. Like they're and all this shit. And I'm just sitting there. And my buddy looks at me and goes, I will give you $100 tip if you don't laugh. Just don't. And I'm like, I can't, dude. I cannot, because I grew up in the equestrian, in the rodeo world. I've seen the real shit. So we go to the guy, and we're like, my buddy from Alphabet Agency says, oh, we got to serve you. This guy comes out, and he goes, I will pay you $1,000, and I will pay half of his bond if you let him finish this pull.
Oh, my God.
And I'm sitting there, and I look at the buddy, and he's like, no, we're not going to do this. And I'm like, no,
Sir.
come on. I got this. Let's see this shit, man.
Yes.
And they loaded a bucket ton of weight, and these guys like have bits in their mouth,
No.
full on, dudes back on the weight thing, the whip, yeah, motherfucker. And I mean, just like these guys are, but they're like digging in, pulling it. So actually, it was like kind of impressive. But I'm like,
On their hands and knees or like on their feet?
no, yeah, they had to stay up. They couldn't come down. But they're like, but they're sitting there acting like Clydesdales that are like out of control. And they're sitting there. I'm going. I mean, hey, you whatever your kink is, that's your business.
What's up?
But I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, so I finally asked somebody, I'm like, do y'all actually ever have? I mean, it looks like a freaking B&D, BDS&M convention.
Yeah.
There was wearing black leather. So like, I mean, there's ashless shafts all over the place, you know. And in that fetish, there are people wearing ashless
Sign
shafts
me
that
up for
should.
that rodeo.
No, Patrick, you needed to go to the other one where there were the good-looking men, because I'm just
Go
going to
to
tell
both.
you, it's just. But I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh, buddy, just go to the gym, man, before you wear that. It's like,
Confidence is key.
I am
He
so
has the balls to wear it.
Yeah. I am so glad he's here. You have no fucking idea how happy I am that
If you're
he's here.
picturing it, it's happening.
It's happening. If we're talking about it, you're thinking about it.
Yes.
But like, there were so many weird fetish. That's when I learned about like the furry fetish, that it was real. Like all that stuff that you see on like CSI about
okay.
the stuff that goes on in Vegas.
Let me interject.
That shit was happening.
I could
down
see
there.
why the furry, because I mean the softness is something. Sometimes I get it. I totally get it. But on the other hand, I'm like, oh God, please no.
I didn't understand why my ex-boyfriend wanted to have sex with my dog and not me.
Oh,
Fuck furries.
fuck furries.
And she was like a year old at the time.
Ew.
Like,
Oh
why do
my
you want to
God.
sleep with my dog?
That's
That
poor
is
karma.
There is some. I mean, like I said, whatever your thing is your thing. But some of that shit scares me, man. I mean, like the dog thing.
yeah.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone.
I reported him to the state when he got a dog.
PETA sends him a Christmas card, you know. I mean, yeah, I mean, whatever you. But we were talking about that on. You started it.
I did.
Yes, we had an email for the Jim and Jay show, and we're gonna have you on the Jim and Jay show.
Okay.
Shane, you probably don't want to come for this because it's called Toy Story. You can let your mind wander and pretty much assume what that is about.
You can come if you want.
I want Patrick's commentary. So with that being said, but no, we had after you guys remember you guys on episode 3, you talked about the romance parties.
That was not me who started that. That was.
It was me.
Yeah, well,
She
you
finished
two
it.
both. Yeah,
I
you two.
finished it.
Yeah, you two had a twosome and did your thing on that deal, we had more women. Like, women wrote in. I would like to know when Gemma and Jessica think that we should introduce toys in our marriage.
Right away
That was like
before you're fucking married.
Whenever it gets
That's
boring.
what I said.
Yeah, we're...
That's what we said. But so all of a sudden we kind of like took it seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So I started doing research into toys.
Ooh.
And
What did you discover?
That's what I said.
that I will be meeting with you every Tuesday for therapy. Because, well, no, like what we noticed, like there are a lot of couples. No, what I thought was really cool is like
such a hard time
No,
talking about this.
I'm
Stuff
trying to, like- I'm
embarrasses
trying to, like-
you so bad.
Shane's first time now. Okay, like he's sitting here looking at us, going, "Where the fuck is this show gonna go?" Patrick's like,
He
"Give me
listened
another
to it.
drink and let's get
Don't
this
worry,
party
we'll pop his
started."
cherry. Don't worry about it.
You butt dial basically sending pictures of you and Patrick to your ex.
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna go over like a grenade in a glass factory.
Oh,
Oh.
those underwear were so cute.
No, it's not the underwear ones. It's the hot and steamy ones.
Oh. Oh, in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I like to make out with my friends when I get drunk.
Oh, my God.
You sent that, and is the divorce final? Oh, you
Holy
got, are you
shit, you
serious?
guys.
That was not a butt dial. You did that shit on purpose.
It was an accident because I was sending them to my friend. My friend was supposed to get these.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, she is flat making out with a very good-looking gay man, by the way. Which, I don't know
Look
if
at
Tyler
that.
knows that, but right now he's just going to see you making out with an... Oh, damn. Damn. Yeah, that's going to piss him off a little bit.
Yeah. So he was like, I assume this wasn't for me.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Getting
Has
back-
anybody else done that by accident?
Hold on, let's go back because we've all butt dialed somebody the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's a drunk. I need my ex back. No,
I
you don't.
hate when people. Oh, I've had to take people's phones away. Like, no,
Don't.
Yeah.
The Liza thing. Don't
don't
text
do
your
it. But
ex.
don't.
Well, no, it was
don't.
like I was texting my friend and he texted me in the middle of me texting her.
Oh,
So it was like I thought I was on her and I didn't look.
You thought you were on her.
Well, you know what I mean, like on her
Come on.
text.
Oh, okay. I'm like, hold on.
No, she wasn't.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
I wouldn't have been having to text her if she was there and I was on her.
Oh, by the other way, there were a lot of women that emailed
True.
into that said that they would.
Yeah.
They don't know what Jessica looks like, but they would gladly join her for that threesome with Ashton Kutcher. So that was the other thing that.
When is he coming?
Would you join too?
Oh, yeah. I'm
Okay.
all about Ashton.
See, this is
Do we
what
get to get
this is what's
stoned first?
this is what's.
Yeah.
Nah, because when you do somebody that hot and famous, you want to be sober and make sure that you remember every second of it. I can neither confirm or deny. I've been down that road, but
He
I
gets all
digress.
bored. Why are you going so slow? I just want to savor this.
I just want to
moment.
savor this moment.
Just relax, man.
You relax, I will do all the work, baby.
Yeah.
I will
Friend
do
will
all.
videotape. I will remember it.
It's not an orgy. What is it? It's not an orgy unless there's someone to videotape it.
No. Every orgy needs a witness.
Every orgy needs a witness. Cheers. Cheers. Oh my god. So getting back to, oh god, here we go down these fucking topics again. So getting back to the toys thing that you started, what I
No.
noticed,
Yeah.
well, and now we have actually, ironically enough, we have more men in the room normally than the show.
Yes, we
So
can ask.
here's the interesting thing.
Let's
So
turn the
we
lights
started
off and play
we-
Guess Who's in My Mouth.
Dick Me Down and Bury Me Pregnant. That one right there. And there it is. This is why I'm so glad Patrick is here. Holy shit, man. This is, okay.
Should we also do a drinking game of how much we can embarrass Junior?
That's the other one. That somebody wrote is every time Jay gets embarrassed, everybody has to drink. And I'm like, you will be fucked up within the first
Yeah.
hour because I didn't know about boat
I've been
float.
training since high school.
I didn't know about boat float. So then the toy thing starts. So I start, investigating toys. We're going to do the Toy Story thing. And that's what you were the show that we did last week. We're going to have you on. So it was interesting. Started looking for toys. There are shit ways to Sunday toys for women.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck. That is an industry. But there are some of them I'm looking, and there are some of these dildos that they're selling to women. Well, no wonder you're complaining about your man. You're putting like this thing called the T-Rex fucking Godzilla dong up your snatch, and this thing looks like it's a log. And I'm like, whoa, no.
Ouch.
No, but then there was, but then there was the one that looked like Barty the purple dinosaur had lost weight and was waving.
Yes.
That's what that one was.
2 little hands.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it looked like, you know.
I think I know the one you're talking about.
Yes, a great radio descriptive term. But then
You
we
know what?
started.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, it's like peace be with you.
No, that's the self shocker.
No,
Michelle Shocker.
The self shocker.
Oh.
that's right.
But that was the one we started talking about.
Is this the Volcom edition?
Well,
that
she
would
wasn't
be
here
awesome.
because that was one I talked about where I went to the class where the woman talked about this is how you do proper anal sex
Oh,
with the married
yeah.
couples.
Yeah, that
but
was
then,
funny.
but we're looking at all these toys. Anyway, there's some toys out there for men.
Hardly.
Barely anything.
Kind of weird
Yeah.
though. Like it's like.
Boys don't really need toys, though.
No, I mean we pretty much just need our hand and imagination and some Vaseline. I mean seriously.
Oh,
it's-
horrible.
Yep.
Well, I mean, that's just, you know, I mean, look at where the majority of porn is geared toward. You know, it's not. I mean, oh, this is my first orgasm. Yeah, I'm not believing you, honey.
I don't believe her.
I'm not believing her at all. So,
Okay.
Jessica,
Yes.
how many toys do you own?
I haven't used any for a while, but I have.
Well, Shane's obviously doing the job well, so that's good.
No, he's doing good.
What did you douse your drink with, lady?
Nothing.
And you just like, you were good.
We're good. No,
Feeling good.
yeah, I
feeling
have
great.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I win.
7, 8.
Oh,
Yeah, he probably does win. But yeah, no, I have at
I'm
least
just like,
10.
I got y'all beaten.
At least 10.
Damn.
10?
At least. I don't know. I don't keep count.
I don't keep
Well, you
counting.
obviously lost count at 10.
Well, I'm trying to
She started
picture which
losing
ones I have,
after
and I
like
think
Yeah, she did.
And it was 7 when Patrick's like,
She just
I
threw a
got your
number
ass
out.
whooped.
Yeah.
Just stop counting.
She's like, yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Like some of them
I don't have enough fingers
broke.
and toes.
You broke him. Oh, okay. Go
Well,
figure.
I mean, like some of them aren't made very well, and they're just not made for use. How?
What do you mean?
How abusive are you?
That's what I'm
God.
saying.
Jesus, are you angry fucking or what are you doing?
I don't know.
A
Like
taser?
Cattle prod.
no, I mean, like I don't know. I haven't gone and bought any. I guess the last one I got was like this suction cup thing that like
Oh, with the tongue thing?
you're supposed to like suck the clit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Does
Yeah.
that work?
No,
Okay.
it sucks.
Okay.
So
Oh,
I-
that was number
That
5
was
on the
$200 one, right?
yeah,
Gross.
yeah.
Because on the Cosmopolitan's top 10, there was one that was number 5 that said
I
it
think so.
it simulated
suction, yeah.
oral sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Doesn't do
It's
it.
a lie.
doesn't.
So we
It
have to
just
go on there
suctions.
and tell people not to.
It's a fucking
Gives you
sucker.
a
It's
hickey
just...
on your vagina.
Yeah.
Okay. And there you have it right there. Hickey on the vagina. Good to know.
Yeah.
I mean, well, then that's kind of. Well, then like all these pumps they got going on. There was one they were showing. There was one they were showing the pump things, and I'm sitting there going, "Wait a minute,
How many men?
that's just fucking dry cupping." Like I have my chiropractor dry cup me and shit like that, and they're
You'll
sitting
never
there.
look at it the same, huh?
Oh no, I won't. No, especially the little one that they're
chiropractor
using.
does
That's
that
not
to
for the
you.
knots. What's that?
Yeah, he's like, sign me the hell up. Honey, is there anything we need to talk about? Am I not?
Jesus.
Is that why you say, hey, I'm a little bit bigger this time? I'm like, whoa! You're like the cartoon character.
Oh Jesus.
Well, dig me down and bury
Very
me.
Oh.
And there it is again.
Oh, I'm so into this.
Oh, Jesus.
fuck you pregame. Damn it. I couldn't keep a straight face on that one. I'm sorry.
Oh God, you're just that's so wrong. You know what the fucked up thing
But
is?
it's
Like,
so right.
and everybody drank. Fucking wow, really? Is that?
Sorry.
is that- You know the fucked up thing is women will talk about toys. And you guys are so like, I hate to say it, but you guys are like, you know, Dave and Bill out there working on the truck going, well, you know, that 3/4 inch didn't really work too well, so I went to the I mean, that's really how you talk
We
about
are
it.
kind of.
Yeah.
Because like with our, because like I remember when you and our
We've been had.
ex-fiance got the said toy. You guys went in the bedroom to like test drive it and walked out like, no, I'm not feeling it. I'm going.
That's a horrible thing to test drive.
I'm just sitting there and I'm like, you guys just went
Return
in.
that shit.
Yeah. You guys come walking out like, no, it's not working. I'm like,
return after using them.
what's that?
You can't return it after using it.
Oh no, I mean it's
Yeah.
it's still in the
with it,
drawer
man.
down there.
Stuck with it.
Yeah. Stuck being the term, evidently. Yeah. And then they're sitting out here critiquing it, going, you know, it was just too stiff. And I'm going,
He's
I'm
like,
right
is that
here.
even humanly possible?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm right here. I don't need to hear this if it's not working. Don't ruin my fantasy. You know? Yeah, you did. You kind of blew it that night. That was. I'm just saying.
Sorry.
No, but you guys talk about toys like it's no. But men, you know, there's romance parties for women. There sure shit ain't that shit for men.
Ooh, I tried to go to a romance party and got kicked out for being a man.
Oh, so they do that.
They sure do.
No
I
shit,
didn't
you
know
can't.
that.
You couldn't be there.
Yeah.
That's stupid. I want to have
Yeah.
one
Like,
now
I'm
and
a gay
invite
boy. Why
Patrick.
don't I want to play
Yeah.
with these toys?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what we were. I'm like, why in the hell not?
Well, and like what we were saying on the show too is, I hate to say this, and I'm just gonna be very honest. Shane, back me up, brother. No, but if you think, well, but if you really truly think about it, and then we'll move on to a different topic because that would be something for Toy Story 2.
Yeah.
But if you really truly think about it, gay men and gay women are way more in touch with themselves than a lot of straight people.
Mm-hmm.
And when women give their
I think they're.
when women give their man a toy, the one thing that we heard from our porn star friend was, men, stop watching Pornhub. It's not an
both
instructional
men
fucking
and-
video, and you're not a lumberjack. Like,
Well, and
immediately
women too,
men
they
turn
have
into,
these expectations,
oh,
and you're
goes
like,
in here.
okay,
Ugh,
they're
you know?
using 3/4 of the time fake cum.
right? Well, yeah,
That come on.
but I mean, like, guys don't. They're not gentle with that shit. It's not a goddamn, impact wrench. You know, I mean, brrr, But you were the one that, when I started talking about, you know where she went? We talking about toys? She immediately went to the fuck machine. She didn't talk about the little thing that spins or the little thing. No, she immediately went to the thing that has like a V8 fucking engine on it with an arm. Yeah, see, that's she went.
I told them, I was like, if I was single, man, I wouldn't need no man.
From 0 to 100.
Yeah, like she's like, I want a goddamn spioner on that thing. I'm going, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I want to get the double-ended shocker, and I'm sitting there going, who the fuck are you married
I
to?
didn't even
Because
say that.
I will
So
you're just sitting there, and I'm like,
Sometimes I'm
and then I
such a
want a
dude.
remote, and I'm like, you want a remote or you want a gas pedal? I mean, because
that
literally,
would be pretty.
oh,
No,
fuck.
you wouldn't.
You know
be
what?
able
Moving
to.
on to another goddamn, and we drink. Anyway, fuck, man. So, Jessica almost got into a fight
Yeah.
since we saw her last.
Oh, she sure did.
Over what? Like,
Oh, it was so stupid.
It was so stupid.
oh, please tell.
So stupid.
Woo. So I was hosting a stand-up open mic night at a place here in town. Really
Okay.
calm, mellow place. And these group of these people, like, they wouldn't quit being noisy.
Right.
So I go to their table. Well, they were bikers. So it's just
Oh.
I would go to their table and be like, hey, could you be
Were
quiet?
they real bikers? Because I've noticed in this town, there's a lot of fake bikers running around.
I don't know. They had bikes. They dressed like bikers.
There's bikers.
Okay.
That's kind of like me. I don't know.
But so then they like came back and interrupted everything again, and I went back and asked them, please be quiet. And so then they I was going to do a set to close up the show, and they just wouldn't be quiet. So I finished like, okay, guys, we're going to end the show. You guys don't have to shut the fuck up anymore. And so I walked, this guy's like, you really fucked up, and walks past me. And then this other girl, she's like, you fucked up. And then this girl comes at me screaming.
What?
Like, you really fucked up. Like, you don't fucking tell me to fucking shut up. And so then, like, they go outside, and I go outside to smoke a cigarette, like, and I'm standing next to my friend, and I'm like, that girl's gonna come over here and try and pick a fight with me in 10 seconds. So she does. She starts walking towards me. Mm-hmm. And I decide to start walking towards her and enter her space.
God.
It happened.
I'm sorry, but actually I agree with tactically.
I
that was
agree.
a
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm going to get full on tactical here right now, but yeah, tactically, when in doubt,
What are you going to do?
go on the offensive. Continue.
So she was just yelling, and then she comes up and she's just, blah, blah, blah. I don't even remember what she was saying. I just forgot. And I was like, you need to learn some fucking respect.
Holy shit. Patrick's like,
Evidently,
yes.
it must have been a little bit worse
And
than that.
that was our cue to exit through the back door.
But, so no, there was a little bit more that went on. I
know.
stayed cool as a cucumber, but then I realized I recognized her from high school.
No shit.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I went to high school with you. And I'm just cool as a cucumber. She's just yelling. She's like, what? She's like, what? She's like trying to like yell. And I'm just like, yeah.
You're
and I
nice as
say
can
her
be.
name, and she's like, you're a fucking cunt. I'm like, we went to youth group. She's like, I don't remember you. I'm like, I've changed a lot.
Oh, fuck.
And
Oh,
so
God.
then we go inside, and I go to the bathroom and just vomit. And then Patrick and Shane escort like me out of the back of the.
Aww.
And then we go to another bar.
Oh, God.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, let me
Was
give
it
you the
universe
play-by-play.
testing your
There.
patience?
Yeah, I think so.
There's
And-
the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
This guy shoves a chair into me, and he's like, don't you fucking come near me. And I'm like, what? He's like, I was just at the other place. And I'm like, he's like, you fucked up, and just like pushing this chair into me. And I'm like, I don't know. I've never had. I
never saw you before?
I looked really nice. I was wearing a really pretty floral pink and white dress. My hair
So
was.
cute.
I looked so cute.
That's so cute.
We go from being tactical to fall fashion. I don't know how.
I don't know, but it was like, why
It
did they
was
want
still
to?
summer.
Yeah.
Oh, there's still a summer kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, but everybody wanted to kick my ass. I don't know why, because there was another guy at the other place, right? Or was there just that one?
Dang.
No, there
Our
was.
days starting to fade into each other. I don't remember if it's Monday or something.
Yeah. No, I think that one guy was like, I was really, really hoping that would have gone down. He's like, you would have gotten your ass kicked.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was a fun night.
Obviously.
Actually, going off of that, something similar happened to us at Walmart, except I'm the one with the big mouth. We were, you're right. Surprise, surprise.
Why does it have to happen at Walmart?
That's. Ah, fuck, man. Ah, Jesus.
The whitest white trailer trash ever. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were standing in line trying to give people their 6 feet of space.
No.
Right. So the line got pretty big. We were in the self-checkout. And this guy was on the phone, and Junior was in kind of standing sideways to me. And instead of saying, excuse me, he just kind of pushed his cart and pushed it. And I saw him, so I was like, hey, Junior, you know. And he just pushed his way through. And I'm like, dude, that was pretty freaking rude. And he's like, what?
You said
What?
freaking.
Ma'am, I had to get through.
She gave you the PG version. Let me give you a Hollywood reenactment. Are you ready for the words that came out of her mouth?
Yes, please.
Fucking really?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, that is true.
Through the mask.
Damn, why do you got to
Freaking.
tell on
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah,
Because freaking
yeah.
from an adult does not sound right.
No,
Yeah.
It sounds
thank
like
you.
I have kids.
Yeah.
Or like I'm always PG rated. Do you have a filter yet? But
I
it's
think that's
PG rated.
PG-13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the guy steps, and then Junior's like, "What?" Gets
like,
up in
"You-"
his face with his mask.
I've got my Bane mask on.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean,
The guy's like,
you
well, I had
adapted
to
the
get
mask. I
through,
was born
ma'am."
into the pain. You know, I mean, all this shit. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, he did kind of, I mean, he kind of sparked at her. I'm like, okay, you need to walk. And I told him, I was like, dude, you got a long beard. I says, I'm going to rip your beard up and I'm going to punch you in the throat. I told him what I was going to do. There's only one reason, and it's
Somebody
hysterical.
trying to get us hot and bothered right now.
I mean, so there's only one reason I didn't, because I told her
Plus, it
we've
was
had it in the
a-
past.
yeah.
Once I've stepped forward the way he stepped toward her, I was engaged. Like, it's gonna happen. And I'm like, God damn it, here we go. And the only reason that I didn't punch him is I had a bottle of wine that I wanted to try held in my hand, and I didn't want to drop the wine and break the bottle because I was afraid I'd be fighting
The other stuff.
on top of broken glass and wine, but I wasn't gonna break the wine. Other than that,
And the guy was just,
just a rude, yeah, you know.
well, and I was like, dude, you just had to say,
Big enough
"Excuse
gut,
me."
he
That
hadn't
was
seen his
it. I
penis
could
in
care
at
less
least
where you
half a
went, but-
decade. You know.
That's why he
Yeah.
was mad.
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
you know.
He didn't rape and pillage that day.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's not how. Yeah.
Going to hell in a handbasket.
I got a summer home. Who wants to come?
Oh my God.
Oh.
Shane drives the bus.
Wheels on the bus go round and round. What's up with your bangs?
Oh, no.
Oh, is that a?
Is this a touchy
is that a touchy
subject?
subject?
Oh, it's touchy.
So she calls me one night.
Hold on, Jessica.
Yeah.
No.
The sky is blue.
Yeah.
The grass is green.
And
And
he's
you
a
don't
hairdresser.
you don't fucking scorn your hairdresser.
Listen to the story.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And stage right to
So
Patrick.
dumb.
It is so dumb.
She calls, and I'm with my friend Sarah. And we're like hanging out, doing things. And she's like, I'm going to get banged. And I'm like, yeah. And Sarah's like, yeah. Get banged, bitch. 45 minutes roll by. So we're like, oh, she got banged.
Yeah,
She
no
got
shit.
banged.
Yeah, bang.
Dang.
She got fucking banged. No, she got bangs.
Oh,
Okay, so on my end, okay.
if you guys can see Patrick, his mouth is slightly open, like, really, lady, really, like dumbfounded at the fact that she had done this.
No, so I was wasted.
For real though.
I was wasted, okay?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Shane was there. He heard bangs, didn't you? Yes.
She's coaxing the witness.
So, my friend,
I object, Your Honor. Coaxing the witness.
so my friend is.
Sustained. Continue,
He
counsel.
cut my bangs the first time I got my hair cut really short. You know that haircut?
Because they're fucked up. They're like way off. They're like, I don't know. We got something going on here. That is
They're
not
still
Patrick
growing
work.
out, guys.
These aren't the joints you're looking for.
The dreads or the droids?
Both. They're both
okay.
working.
Pat's gonna fix them. But so I was like, Pat, should I get bangs? And he's like, hell yeah! And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, get it.
I thought she was getting banged.
Translation, yeah.
So I
What we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is a failure to communicate. Some women who are drunk you just can't reach, which is what we have here, which is the way she wants it. She didn't get it. I mean, like,
so yeah,
It's that time
Shane
where
and I
you thought
go
you
to
text
Pat.
something right, and it's you look at the next day going, "Fuck, I really was
Yeah.
screwed up."
So then we go to Pat's house after, you know, the said banging happened. And
we've
Pat's
had two
like,
shows in a row with you having sad banging. Maybe not in the same context, but
But no, so they were, you know, they were pretty short.
Not
He's
pretty
like,
short.
Hey, we're like,
Ooh.
what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
He's like, what the fuck? What? I thought you were getting banged.
Oh God.
So they've been like,
This part.
This might be the title of the show. Jessica gets banged.
I wonder if we can funny the little the difference between it. You know.
It's pretty fucking funny right now while we're talking about it. How are we gonna funny it up anymore? I mean,
yeah. And then he's like, I do free bang trims, Jessica. I'm like, well, in a few weeks, you'll have another opportunity.
It's been about a month.
Oh.
God, Jess.
Because they were really short.
Really, really short.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh my
I'm
God.
just glad she didn't, because I was like thinking I'd just chop all my hair off again
Why?
at that moment.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
She
stop.
does
I didn't hear
these
that part of
things.
the conversation.
No kidding.
No, I didn't ask because Shane was like, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, agreed.
Kudos to
You
Shane.
didn't think bangs were a good idea?
No, he didn't even, he wasn't really, he's
Shane.
like, are you sure you want to do this? And
Yeah.
Shane asked me several times, are you sure you want to do this? And I'm like, hell yeah, Patrick said it's okay. And he's like, well, if Patrick
Meanwhile-
said it's
Yeah.
okay.
Patrick's
Thought
doing
you
an
guys
end
were
zone
gonna
dance.
Bang. You
Patrick's-
sounded so excited. It seemed like something magical was happening. And then 45 minutes later, when you called, we were like, "Yeah, you got some."
I'm like,
And then you showed up with some bangs.
yeah.
Oh, that's just such freaking first world problems we have right now. Oh my god. I just have this vision of Patrick and like on the other side doing an end zone dance going, "You go, girl! Yeah! Woo!" Like, I mean, just like ride that pony.
And then the
That's
mouth
what it
drops. when
sounded
she
And
said,
then she walks in the door and he's like, fucking I mean, because, you know, the hairdressers, my mom was a hairdresser, and when she had clients, like, when they did that shit, it was like,
I did that when I was a little girl too.
you fucking cheat. I mean, it's like, you fucking
It's
cheated on
different
me.
when you're a little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody.
He
expects
fixed
it
my
from little
daughter's
girls.
hairs the other day. But yeah, no, I mean,
Not
like,
from
I didn't feel
30-year-old
like it was
ladies.
cheating because he said it was hell yeah, get it. You know, so I was like,
Get
he-
that dick.
Yeah.
well, I thought I said bangs, and you're like, yeah. So it's like, oh, he's really excited about this. Awesome, me too.
This is also after she complained about a night of sex.
Yeah.
So, she was finally gonna get some. And after 45 minutes, what
Yeah.
do you expect? Not bangs. It would take 45 minutes to cut bangs.
Do you think when she was done, the drunk Jessica looked in the mirror and went like, oh God,
shit.
what have I done?
Yeah. Probably.
No, it was the next day.
Usually
Good
the sobering
reaction.
up process is, you
Yeah.
know, yeah.
Well, they were too short to like, cause I can pull them back now, cause they've grown, but they were too short to like do anything.
Do
with.
anything
You know, for a white
Oh,
girl, your
man.
hair grows pretty fast.
Yeah.
Like-
well, it's cause I have the other stuff that.
You have to- you got a little native in the gene pool there.
This old
Yeah.
guy wants me so bad.
Yeah.
Why are you so old?
Oh God. Are you,
Wow.
Is it your dating life, Patrick?
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Either they just want sex, they just want like a profile picture so they can get more likes on their Facebook or Instagram,
nah.
or they're cheating on their husband or boyfriend. That's fun to find
That's crappy.
out.
Oh.
Days later.
You know what's funny is it doesn't
I
matter
I take
what.
it that you've had that recently
Yeah.
happen.
I see.
Oh, so March this year, this dude that I had an on again, off again, like sex thing with for like 11 years.
Whoa.
Oh, we're not talking like just
Yeah.
a minute. We're talking a minute.
I'm in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I think I want to be your boyfriend. And I'm like,
Oh.
Okay.
I've kind of been waiting to hear you say that word, but now that you said it, let me think about this. I'll get back to you tomorrow. I get up. 6 different dudes are mad at me for sleeping with their boyfriend.
Oh my god.
Why are you mad at me? Why aren't you guys mad at each other?
Y-
There's
it-
6
it-
of you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh.
And I've known this guy for 11 years.
You know what's funny is people think that only exists like in the straight world. We had it in the poly world. We had a live-in girlfriend that we found out was sleeping with somebody else. That was awkward.
Wasn't she poly?
Well, we're different kind of poly. Like, if we're in a relationship,
there's
then that's
rules.
it. Well, for us, like there's the throuple situation, but we thought we were the only ones, and then come to find out, like, boyfriend calls me up and is all pissed off because I won't let her in the house to get some of her stuff, and I'm going, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, the gay world fucking sucks, guys.
Oh fuck! All dating.
I
world
think
sucks.
dating
in
sucks,
general
period.
sucks. Like all it's taken is like, oh no, Shane here, which is
Oh,
different.
no, look how happy Shane and Jessica are.
Yeah.
God.
But I mean,
Look
all
how
you.
happy I am. I have more sex, but it's empty.
This is when
It's
I wish
so
we had a
empty.
podcast.
But this is how I look like this. What? Sex is good for you guys. Every time you blow a load, it's 5 miles of running.
That's funny. I didn't know
It's
that.
true. Google it.
Shit, that makes you a goddamn triathlete.
Oh, I know.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I want to go to the hot springs. Yes.
Is he single?
Oh, no, Sarah.
Oh. I just thought
I
since we were on
wanna date
that
to the hot
subject,
Oh, we
springs,
do
yeah.
brunch on Sunday. We're trying to figure out where we're going.
Yeah, but the
You're
hot springs
supposed to
isn't
go to
exactly like
Spring.
down the road. Like that's a minute of a drive, isn't it? It's like 3 hours.
If you've got nothing to do.
Not that bad. It's not like we're driving to Vegas or something.
God, get with the program.
We did talk about doing that for your birthday, though.
The 13th of December.
Driving to
Uh,
Vegas.
I
Yeah.
like.
I think it's a good
Money?
idea.
Money.
I think we'd have so many cool stories when we came
Patrick
back.
is starting his own
No way.
OnlyFans page. You can look it up. He likes
To see
money.
my butthole, it's extra.
I think all of us just don't know what to say to that.
He just- hey.
Want to see it?
Right. Oh shit. Man, this is when we lose our rating right here. Is
sorry,
it R rated?
guys.
Well, yeah, kinda.
We
Or is it Patrick rated?
It's
Patrick rated.
that's a new thing. Our new
Patrick
thing.
rated.
Rated Patrick. Listen at your own discretion.
Yes.
No, I'm really writing that fuck down, dude. I'm not kidding. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. I've
Rated
never
Patrick.
heard a podcast or been a part of one, but if this is what it is,
So this is your first
I'm
time?
so into it.
That's good.
oh
I'm
no
glad.
shit. You don't listen to podcasts or anything like
I
that?
don't have time.
Oh, well, yeah. Between your, sexual escapades and doing Jessica's hair, I'm sure your schedule's full.
That's a
Because hair
full-time
is
job.
Such an ordeal.
Hey, I have great hair.
She used to.
What,
until
one?
she
Yeah,
got
like,
back.
did you hear that shit? Oh, wow. Because they're right here.
Somebody
Like,
is still sour.
all of a sudden, he's like, yeah, she used to. I took care of that fucking shit. Like he's a hitman. like she went to the mafia. I've got some gray hairs I need you to take out. I got your back, girl.
I don't have any gray hairs.
Anymore.
She knows
getting
it.
defensive. She's like,
They will grow out and give it another month, and you won't even remember that they were there.
Your bangs?
Yes.
Yes, I will. Like side swoopies.
side swoopies.
Oh.
Do you have a cowlick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do I. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody. I know that was a horrible thing when I was a kid. That heaven forbid you had a cowlick, man. You were looked upon as it was.
I'm
Horrible.
half native with white person hair, and it's frizzy. Like,
Yeah.
literally, I get out of bed in the morning, and I look like a black-haired Doc from Back to the Future. So I don't want to hear any shit about how bad your hair is, okay?
Well,
I
still-
literally look like I tried to
love
fuck
you.
a light socket when I get up in the morning, okay?
Junior, first
Well, am
world
I that
problems.
electric?
First, yeah, exactly. I got some first world problems right here. I can't go to the powwow and hang out with my family because they make fun of my white person hair.
Whoa.
Do you want a Brazilian blowout? It will lay so much nicer.
I don't even know how to respond to that, Patrick, because something. Did you ever see?
I've never heard of that, but
It's
someday.
just something that's like. Did you ever see a Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo, when they get made?
One or two.
Two. When they kept talking about like he doesn't do a Spanish salad. Oh, whatever the
Why?
fuck. I don't even. I just made it up. I fucking have no idea. Like that's the shit that I'm talking about. Oh my
It's
god.
a lot of fun.
Uh-oh. I might have to look
Not
that
very
up.
many calories out there, ladies. Like 0.
Oh.
Okay. So evidently, drink.
This is where you insert foot in your
Oh, I
mouth. This is
embarrassed
what
you.
happens.
Oh my god, that was good. Jesus. Oh shit. So I got it. You know what? I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole that's gonna get me killed. What the fuck is a Brazilian blowout?
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh, don't just see. God damn it.
you know, it's nothing
You're talking
scary.
about a Brazilian wax. A Brazilian blowout.
Yeah, I know what. I know
It's
both
where
of
you
them.
put intensive keratin treatment into your hair, blow it out, straighten it 100 times, wash it, blow it out again. And it's this coating of keratin around it that keeps it softer and smoother and easier to manage.
To lay down?
No way.
Yeah.
How often do you do that?
It depends on the person. I've done it anywhere from 6 to 3 months. 6 weeks to 3 months.
Wow.
Just depends on the person.
And we have started a new series, ladies and gentlemen, called Hair Care Products with Patrick. Like, seriously, like,
I didn't
Does that
even know
work?
that.
Yeah.
What?
I thought it was like a sexual position, so I was like, oh,
that's what I thought too. I'm
yeah, I was like,
like,
oh, what are we getting into?
Here we go.
Thinking of something else.
Yeah.
Like now all of a sudden, like if I went to the bar, like I'll do a Brazilian blowout, I'd be like, oh yeah, you will, baby. Like I mean, now it's just like, oh no, my hairdresser will take care of me, honey. Just fuck off, you know.
I still want to do that out of context.
101
scare the
ways to
shit
say
out of
Brazilian
somebody.
blowout.
Oh, that's what we should do. When weird, creepy people come up to us at the bar, we should totally say that.
Can I get a Brazilian blowout?
Yeah.
Is that like our safe word?
I don't know.
Bartender, I'll have a Brazilian blowout. The
May-
bartender's
may-
gonna be looking, going, what the fuck?
No, not the bartender. Like, just to weird people out around us so they'll leave us alone at the bar.
People already leave you alone at the bar.
Well,
Yeah.
no.
You're 5'9" and you look like a freaking Viking princess, and you kind of have a scowl that you can carry now and then.
Oh, there's not a
Let's work on
Brazilian
that.
blowout drink.
No, we should make one.
Oh, that's
Yes.
it. That is. That is. Yeah.
Red Bulls, like the yellow can or the orange can, either one.
3.
Those aren't
2,
original.
1.
Those are flavored.
So we just did shots, and everybody's new crazy when we were talking about doing the Brazilian blowout, which we need to design that drink. Everybody seemed to like Gemma's drink.
Oh,
Wine.
it's so good.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Wine and Red Bull?
And she even has like a philosophy behind why she drinks it.
Okay, because to me, wine brings me too low, almost like sleep.
Uh-huh.
And with the Red Bull, it evens it out.
Oh, wine makes me super horny.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Well.
Really?
Shame.
Air makes me super horny.
Yeah, no, pretty much that does too, but it
I mean, the
emphasizes
wind
it.
does it to me.
You know.
Woo! Marilyn Monroe,
Oh, that breeze
shit,
just hit
yeah.
my balls right.
Are you sure you and Patrick are not related? Because, like, seriously.
Wait, what's your sign?
Libra.
Oh, that doesn't make sense. I'm a Sag.
Oh, God. This is going to just get beyond fucked up and into what the hell pretty soon. Oh, Lord.
It's just
But
everywhere.
yes, it's nobody's taught me that. I just, hey, I wonder if this is gonna taste good,
I'm not mad at you.
and it did.
No, I thought you had a
Fucking
bartender
does.
recommend it. Like, she made it
Nope.
one night.
Maybe that's a Brazilian blowout.
Nope.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Because she's the one that looked at me funny,
It
like,
has to have
are
like
you
a
sure?
nutty flavor to it.
Yeah. Brazilian blowout. Maybe some like rum chata with like a shot of something else.
I'm gonna take this
Oh, that's
concept
really
to my
good.
favorite bartender at the Monty and see what she creates.
Ooh, and if she does something, have
That'll
her
be
make
really
like 2 or
good.
3 trials. We need to mention her and stuff like that because what we're trying to do is like people have wanted to. Ironically enough, people want to travel to the boat float because of you two fuckers. Like
I've
no
actually
shit.
never been to the boat float, but I've always wanted to. And
Well,
I've
evidently
been
we
here
can
my
find a new
entire
wife
life.
there.
I love floating the river.
Yeah. Well,
I used to do it when I
Minus
was
the
younger,
Yellowstone.
but
Don't
need to-
go
Yeah.
on the Yellowstone.
no, that's where the boat float is.
Don't do it.
Do
It's a
it.
trap.
Do
It's a
it,
trap.
Patrick. The
You
boat
almost
float
die and you
is-
lose your glittery tank top. It's a trap.
Okay, let me.
How did
Just
you lose?
wait. Let me get this straight, Patrick. If you float the Yellowstone,
Don't do it.
don't do it, eh? Because you will lose your glittery top
And almost die.
and almost die. Okay, I just want to make sure that I had that straight.
First world
Okay.
problem and then actual problem.
What were you
I
on
lost,
to lose your top?
I lost my top
Well,
too.
you know, you take your top off when you get in the boat. So it's just in there.
Did you
And then
flip?
when the boat flips
Oh,
and you lose almost your lunch and everything. Especially your tank top that can't be reordered. Thank you, Andrew Christian.
Wow. I mean, he's taking this
He
personal.
is totally.
I would
butthurt about
sympathize with you, but I don't feel sorry for about you losing your top because you got dudes that you showed your boobs to 10 years ago still coming up to you in town going, Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, were you there for the dude's birthday when we were all showing our boobs?
No, boat float. Like boat float. I did boat float like it was like 10 some years ago, and I showed my boobs, and there was a guy that I still run into in Big Timber every once in a while, and he still says thank you, because he liked my boobs so much.
They are good boobs.
We've heard the legend of Jessica's boobs.
You wanna
Like
see
seriously.
them?
I mean,
All you have to do is ask.
I mean,
Ticket. Welcome to Funk Dump, Scott.
welcome to Fuck Dome, Scott. There we go. All right.
Ticket. Thank
That
you,
is
Eliza.
$299.99.
Make it
My
rain,
Venmo
bitch.
is Pat.
Oh God.
Oh shit, he went there. Okay. All right, Brazilian Blowout. That's something that we were talking about. Yeah, we're gonna move on from.
Oh, you guys are wanting to make it a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna go to
Oh,
like a
what would it taste
mixologist
like?
and like.
Uh,
We're trying to figure that out. woman.
Notes?
Oh, I'm late to the party.
There's
Sorry.
some nutty notes I'm expecting from Brazilian nuts. Come on.
Jeez, no.
What is their main export-import?
That's what I was gonna say. What is the I mean, what is?
Is it bananas?
chocolate.
For like Brazil?
Brazil. I feel like it's like nuts.
Honey, you're cultured. What would it be? Come on now.
Only thing I know
That's,
about Brazil is like
Cuba.
jiu-jitsu.
No.
Brazilian
Yeah,
Brazilian fruit.
You and that talk thing, I think you're talking to yourself some days.
Sometimes I
Play
think
singing
he
about
is.
Brazilian fruit.
Are you
nut.
losing your
How the
mind,
fuck did I
Junior?
like?
Yeah.
Fuck,
This
dude.
is so much fun.
Siri hates me.
Is this what podcasts are, guys?
This is the podcast.
Send me your favorite podcast. Love you.
I'm so glad.
Oh, wait a
Hashtag
minute. Wait.
catch, catch,
Oh, okay,
I've
hold on.
never listened to one. I've never.
God, you are missing out.
Yeah, they're great.
Apparently.
Think about because you know. Did you,
He would
did,
like Whitney Cummings.
Oh, I
One-
love
one
her.
without- oh, you
The
do- oh, it's-
comedian?
She's got a
Yeah.
podcast. Yeah.
Yes. I
she's
love her.
brutal. She doesn't hold
Come
anything
join
back.
me, mean girl.
That's what we
We want to marry her. Like we think she's hotter than fuck. Do you know that there is a liquor store here in town?
In Laurel.
Oh, there's a great
And
one on our
Laurel.
table.
No, there's not.
Ready for this? The state liquor store here in town may have broke the record for the largest fireball display in the world.
Wow.
In
It
Laurel.
in the it is a castle of fireball.
It is.
Like no shit. Like
It's
and I hate
hot.
fireball.
You
I love
hate fireball?
Fireball.
Oh, I can't do it. It just doesn't do me
I
well.
can when it's cold as shit outside.
It's cold as shit outside.
Bonfire.
So it looks like the main fruits that come out of Brazil. There's some shit that are like, no, they're not.
No pun intended.
Guarana, kombucha fruit, pineapple fruit from Brazil.
Oh, it's better from Hawaii.
Yeah, oh, it's gonna be better from.
Yeah.
Well, are you from the Big Island?
You know it.
Ooh,
What
and
do
so
you
that's
mean,
where you're born and raised.
Sorry, someone who has not gone hardly
Okay.
traveled.
Hey,
Please
hold
help.
on, hold on. The adults are talking.
Oh.
So
I wanted to hear her question.
Well, somebody's got their big boy panties on.
What do they look like?
Yeah.
a thong. Anyway,
I wore boxer
Glittery
briefs.
pink.
Damn it.
glittery pink. They have sparkles on them. Okay.
You wore boxer briefs? Pat? Are you serious?
no.
There's no fabulous
Oh my
underwear
God.
today?
This is
Oh,
happening.
They're so boring.
What
Oh,
are you
those are
doing?
cute.
No, Patrick.
Those are
Patrick has
cute.
amazing underwear, and
He
these are not.
does.
They're
No,
boring.
And a nice
these
butt.
are boring as fuck.
I was saying,
But he
the ass
has
is
some
great,
that like
the
just hold his pee-pee and like just like
peep. You just said a grown man peepee,
Yeah, I did.
right? Did you?
I don't know. It just like
Speaking
holds
of-
it, and it like has like a halter.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I almost wore those today.
You know, when they say people in Hollywood are like they'll be gay, but they'll be into a straight relationship.
Uh-huh.
You guys are that Hollywood relationship.
What
Like
do you mean?
seriously, yeah.
They're usually like this.
Yeah. No. Oh.
Like
Oh,
if you
those are
if you two
fantastic.
They're see-through.
Do you have?
like Shane and I were talking, if you two were like a couple, it wouldn't really shock me. It wouldn't be like, oh yeah, they're,
Jessica?
yeah.
Yeah.
Except for I like dudes.
Yeah.
Well,
and
but
I
that's what I'm
like
saying.
these.
Like you know.
Like, look at those ones.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's me.
No,
You think?
I would have never
Have a
thought
tattoo
that.
on your ass, Patrick?
I sure do. It looks like this.
Freaking love you. Patrick's like, why? I'm like,
Ladies
yes,
and
yeah.
gentlemen,
It
you
is show
wait
and
till we
tell.
go to video cast.
Today would have been a good day for it too. I mean, we've got lights.
Do you know how much editing I would have had to do for a video cast? I don't know, like maybe
the
cutting
boo,
out
the
Patrick's
boo.
ass.
We didn't see his ass.
Yeah, we didn't see his ass.
It's
I did.
not
Oh,
that.
but
Did you
I'm
like
saying
it?
it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Like
it's
I'm
why
impressed.
would you
Yeah.
cut it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
He's
me or
wearing
me?
underwear, and not even the ones that I
We
just
have-
showed you.
We have to watch this because right now YouTube is censoring like a son of a bitch. They are really censoring bad.
God damn it.
Oh
Yeah.
no, we have been censoring, or they have been
They
censoring.
have.
Your
They
camp
have.
off.
Oh,
We
and
don't.
I'm like, have we?
We don't
I don't
censor
think so.
shit.
I mean,
I mean, you were complaining about censoring, and we are not censoring stuff. So
yeah, not
anyway,
anymore. Yeah, that went out
on the
window.
Big Island, what is like a real authentic Hawaiian drink? I mean, I know it's like,
And
unfortunately,
food. And
Hawaii
food.
gets a lot of.
Seafood, obviously.
Oh, for sure.
Well, but I will tell you one thing: I have never had pork than the way
Oh.
Hawaiians make it.
No.
Oh.
Is it true
Under
though?
ground
Yeah,
for
I was
3
gonna say,
days?
do
Yep.
they do? Oh my god.
Yes.
We were watching something on that the
Yes.
other night. I just that is just insane. Doesn't it caramelize itself? I've
I
never
wasn't
ever
old
had
enough
it like
to
that.
drink by the time I left, so you know, soda.
I would have totally believed you. I'm not gullible sometimes. I'm like,
So-
sure, yeah.
Ready for this? This is gonna blow your mind. Shane, do you hunt?
Yes. No, he
Do you know where the best deer hunting in North America is? If you're part of the United States, you know where the best deer hunting is?
right here on these hills?
He just stroked his face, and Shane was not uncomfortable. Just so that we,
Oh,
Yeah,
everybody else.
Shane's
keep on being
amazing.
It's
one
Patrick.
one of the. It's Patrick. Hey,
We're like maybe in a throuple, but
Kind
not
of,
really.
But not really.
If you would told me, I
No shit.
believed it.
Like,
I
literally,
truly would believe
like,
it. I totally would believe
you
it.
guys could have ran with that for like the next.
And I thought you were when you first walked in. No shit.
Yeah. Well, I could have seen a V.
Reserved boy.
Yeah. Because you all would look good together.
That's the thing.
Oh.
Oh.
But anyway, the best deer
Wait,
hunting
who's the cutest?
is at one of the small islands
That's not
of
even fair.
Hawaii. They have so many. We were talking about that deer today that I want to hunt.
Whitetail?
No, it's they're big time in Texas.
Oh, I don't know.
but there's so many of them, and there's only 3,000 people on this island. Is it Laurie? One of the smaller islands. There's only like 3,000 people on it.
Hi.
Okay.
I'm in a winter tundra right now. I can't answer questions. I'm still not awake.
Is it in? What'd you say?
It's in the Hawaiian Islands, but they have.
It's a deer.
Yeah.
It's a deer.
Yeah. They have more deer on this island
Bambi.
than in all of Texas.
Bambi's mom. Antelope.
Chittel. Or
It's-
Chittle. Chital. I'm totally butchering
Is that the
it.
deer? Or is that the island?
That's what it says.
For the
Deer.
island or
Look,
the deer?
deer.
Access. It's access deer.
Oh.
That's the one.
I'm sorry.
There's over 30,000 access on this little island enough, and they have to bring in
My
like
bad.
Professional hunters.
yeah, and they can't kill them fast enough because they gestate just like the feral pigs do
Are
in
they
Texas.
just like? Yeah, I was gonna say, are
Sexy.
they just kind of like a?
Which
Prairie
is the
dog, what,
best
parasite?
pig, by the way.
Feral pigs that to cook?
So
That's what the guys down in Texas say. But they want to hunt those big sows before they get. They have like a. I mean, and they do. They bring these dudes from Hawaii over to do all these cookouts in Texas now because evidently the only people that know how to cook pork the right way are Polynesians and Hawaiians. I'm just saying, like they know how to do shit.
So I know this is a little off topic, but where did the haka come from then?
That's Polynesia. That's Samoa.
Is it okay?
Yeah. Well, no, that's
I'm not
Maori.
Samoan.
That's actually Maori, down near the New Zealand area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
sorry.
that was that warring faction. No, I mean, but I will tell
we're
you
a
everything.
throuple.
Patrick's already back
Shane,
to the.
touch me.
Caress his face. God damn it. Let him know that you love him.
God damn it! I love you.
If you could see what we were
Shane's
watching
like,
right
oh
now.
my god.
Shane
I'm
is
never
just
coming
sitting there
back
like,
to this.
well, I guess I never
Yes,
thought
he
I
will.
was bisexual,
He'll
but
come
I
back.
guess I am now. I've been told.
Saying.
Come back for more.
Oh my god. Whew. Anyway.
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah, Matt's kind of been
Do you know what's
bitchy.
really good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A rotation.
And their judgment.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Patrick has a
I wanna get back to-
rotation.
A rotate. I want to hear what
What do you-
rotation
what
is.
are you talking about?
You have a different dude for every day of the week.
Yeah.
And if you're bored of Wednesday, you can go back to Tuesday or move on to Thursday.
Holy shit.
Kind of like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Amen to that.
Oh.
I don't think, well, I can't say I didn't do that. I kind of did maybe once or twice.
I'm living my best life. If anybody's looking for a Tuesday slot to fill, I had to kick my Tuesday out. 'cause it's meth
Kick my
more than
Tuesday
sex.
Patrick, when you moved from the Big Island to here, where'd
Podcast
you
became
live?
a dating site.
California, North Carolina, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama.
How the
Maine.
fuck did
Whoa.
Alabama go?
Fabulous. Oh, their food is so good, guys.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Really?
Well, the
Oh.
food all down there.
So good.
But, I mean, you went from California to Florida to North Carolina to Tennessee to Alabama, then to Maine? Shit.
Why traveling so much?
My parents are Marines.
Oh, I didn't know. Both of them.
Both of them.
I didn't know that either.
Oh, wow.
And you
Nobody
do not
knows
look confused
anything
about it.
me.
Well, I guess we do now.
Yeah.
Well, we do know that you have a Tuesday slot open.
I do have a Tuesday slot open. Anybody local?
Yeah.
Or with an airplane. Or a
Oh.
helicopter.
Or helicopter.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'll take the helicopter.
When I was flying
Patrick
to...
prefers it if you have a G6 or a G5. He does not fly Cessna, just so that you know.
Okay.
He is not into that low rent shit, okay?
Fuck the Cessna.
He's got standards.
He's got
Yeah.
standards. And if you have a helicopter, it must be a 3-seater, not one of the little 2-seater jobs. No.
I mean, I'm okay with
He
the
does-
two-seater.
Yeah, okay, so...
Oh, here we go.
Speaking of guys with helicopters, so
It's just me
when
and
I
you.
flew to California
Oh, here we go.
just recently, like,
Yeah.
well, right? It was like 2 days after I met Shane, but Shane and I weren't a thing.
But you had banged in the kitchen.
No, we didn't bang. It didn't work.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh,
Sometimes
dude,
drunkenness happens.
bro.
Oh man.
Oh.
Just so that you know, like we were talking. No, but here's the thing.
Sorry.
We were talking about
That's
that
okay.
on the show. Like all these guys, when I was talking about, we were talking about embarrassing hookups. When I talked about passing out on top of the Asian girl,
Yeah.
like I was trying to tell
How do you
people,
pass out on somebody?
dude, I'm talking like I was trying to tell her and her sister, who were not holding back from each other, by the way, and they were biological sisters, kind of freaky.
Boring.
I was literally telling her, I am literally that intoxicated, ain't gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Why didn't you leave then?
I was literally that drunk that I couldn't.
You couldn't walk?
Oh yeah, like literally, like, and so the next thing I know, the way it happened,
Yeah, that's what I said.
woke up on top. I woke up on top of the poor little 105 Asian girl, trying to get out from underneath me to go back to bed to her live-in boyfriend that's in the bedroom.
Oh my god.
And when I finally woke up, I said, "I told you guys, no."
Hey, I barely know you guys. This is too much information.
That's what I'm just saying. But then I was at least sober enough to like get up and be like, I'm out. Peace out. So there does come a time when you can be too drunk for it to work.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't
Well,
hold it
I
against him.
think even women get dry. I mean, they're horny, but
Yeah.
when you get there, you're like, shit.
Yeah.
Does it mean it's broken if it lasts for 9 hours?
What, like
No.
if it won't work for 9 hours?
What were you
it
talking about?
works for 9 hours
Like,
straight.
Okay, most people tell you after 4 to go to the doctor. Me, I just say
No
go buy a hooker.
Viagra needed.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Patrick has an opening for his Tuesday slot, just to let you know.
More for the dudes.
Yeah, dudes, I'm not.
Sorry, ladies.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Unless you
I'm
need your
out.
hair done, and then I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't shit where I eat, so if I do your hair, it's not happening.
Okay, well,
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing. It's a thing.
so you flew to California after you met Shane?
Just like 2 days. Not with Shane.
I gathered
Where
that.
was Shane when you went to California?
I knew Shane for like 2 days. But like, okay, so I was in a bar in Seattle in the airport, and this guy comes up to me, and he's like, "Can I buy you a drink?" And I like talk to him like blah 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 blah.
Yes.
And
Free
so
drinks,
he's
please.
like
Airport drinks or stupid.
yeah, no, he kept on buying
My
me drinks
God.
too, so it was great because they're like $20 a fucking drink.
For like a single
Oh,
shot, yeah.
God.
Yeah, I know. And then like
It's ridiculous.
he's
That's
like, well, I gotta
illegal.
go.
Vegas.
I gotta catch my flight.
True.
He's like, Google me.
Oh.
And he tells me to Google him. And he's like telling me he's a helicopter pilot and he owns this helicopter thing. And I'm like thinking, yeah, fucking right. And so I
never
fucking
know.
Google him.
Oh no.
Fucking all of it was fucking true. Like, he's like, look me up, hit me up. And I'm like,
It's probably not. If that was his reaction, this probably wasn't his first time that somebody said that to him.
Yeah.
yeah, no.
We know how that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like,
But come on. Small town.
he owns like 5 gazillion helicopters and he like lends them out and he like
So,
does
like,
like these
6.
fire jumping stuff. I don't know.
3.
It's just like it's like holy shit, you weren't lying. Look at you, but you live somewhere else, so I'm not gonna call you. But
Okay, Jessica. You said that so condescendingly. Oh, look at you. Like, oh.
Pat him on the head. You're cute. Put him in your pocket.
Oh, you were telling the truth, good little boy. That's what that sounded like.
yeah, no, like I thought like I mean like when somebody tells you that they own a like not one but several helicopters and that they have
4.
like a speeding like a fancy like $1 million speedboat and like you don't believe that bullshit,
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
especially when they're buying you drinks in a
Yeah.
airport
And you're by yourself.
and I'm by myself, which
Yeah.
I made well like apparent. I'm by myself. And he's like, here's another one. I'm like,
Here's some more candy, little girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
What
yeah.
was the it thing? Would you like to crawl down in this well? I have sweeties in here. Some
Yeah.
shit like that.
I actually kind of did the same thing once. This guy was really hitting on me in a bar. Had his friends with him, and his friends liked me way better than him.
Oh.
And I should have went with them to go to a bonfire, and he bought me drinks, all these fancy drinks. He was, had it on his business card or whatever. And we went up to the room, and I'm like, nope, we're done. Oh, you should see the shit fit he threw, throwing shit in the hotel room. I'm like, yep, I'm out.
But Jamie, he didn't buy you the
Lobster. Hell no, he didn't.
Cheapskate. Oh, wait a second. Let's talk about cheapskates and their floor wax shampoo.
Okay, must explain.
Oh, okay.
Tresemme, Head and Shoulders, guys.
Hey.
Oh,
He's talking about us.
Yeah, I'm a hairdresser. I get a
Well,
little
what do
nosy.
you recommend?
Not that. Floor wax is cheaper. And keep using Head and Shoulders. You'll have to be paying $150 for a bottle of shampoo like my grandma.
I don't even know how we acquired that. Somehow
I
it just
thought
got
you used
acquired.
it, and then I repurchased it, and you're like, no, I've never used that. I'm like, oh,
Shane
shit.
uses Head and Shoulders.
Ew.
Well, your scalp gets... Sometimes you've gotten that
Well, I was getting tension alopecia from my we had
and
the
that's
tea
when
tree
he
in there. Because when I do the dreads, the tension alopecia just rips me apart, man.
So what do you recommend then?
Not floor wax.
Once again, episode whatever.
Whatever.
And we got to do like
Hair care products.
hair care products
I
with
could go
Patrick.
through the list with you for real one day, but I need to be sober.
He's like, I don't want to think about this shit.
I do. Everything. But there are some things I might leave out.
that are
Like
vital.
How Redken uses a wheat protein and I'm allergic to it and it broke my hair off. Or...
Oh, Redken. I got rashes from Redken also.
What's
Right.
red?
But what do you think about Redken
It's a
hair?
brand.
Redken
okay.
color.
I have no idea. Never used it.
Really?
Minus their Shades EQ. But that's just for toning purposes. And it always
There's a lot of
brings-
Redken color in your package.
I'm into it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm curious, you
We'll
know.
see what happens.
Is it just the brand that your mom had purchased?
She loved Redken,
And it
but she
isn't
liked
like little filler.
she liked
like, to
Redken
mix
color,
colors?
but she didn't like Redken anything else.
I
Like,
wanted to ask you.
she was really particular
okay,
about stuff.
we had talked about, while we're speaking of hair products, we had talked about the old school way of how your mom did her hair color. Can you explain that? It was brilliant.
Yes.
Like it was a formula.
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
I can't. Like, I'd have to look up like her recipe because like
No, I mean
She did
as
the
far
old
as she
way.
did how did she do it? Like she did it with the
mixed
color wheel.
appropriately.
She made this color and this color to get this color.
Oh, I
Like
do that every day.
that's
Yeah.
what she used to do.
well because she actually thought the most important part was the color that she started with, was whatever the person's hair was. My mom
True.
did the hair for like 3 or 4 years.
That's
Like,
insane. I bet she had some stories.
She was a legendary like hairdresser,
I wish
but
I
I didn't
asked
know
her about
anything
it.
about it. That's
Yeah.
why, like, to this day, like, I'm very fascinated with, especially in the film business. You better learn that shit. You know.
It's not like you are
I'm
getting.
into that.
Yeah.
You think?
Right?
That's why you are my hairdresser now. You know.
Sorry, Janice.
Janice, we love you. He's just gonna take
Love
care
you,
of
Janice.
He
gonna take care of
stole
extensions.
me too. Sorry, Janice. And it's really great that they work at the same salon.
She walks in. She's like, "Wait, Janice works here, doesn't she?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
And then
she
he's
used to do my hair. And I'm like, oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
awkward.
And then Janice walks in. She's like, "Oh, hey, Jess." Yeah.
but
That awkward
damn.
moment in the throuple that you realize it wasn't a throuple and it was a V. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed the fuckery that is
butthole.
Off the Wall After Dark. I'm JMR with the Queen, Jim Lee, and Jessica. We have now officially Jessica motherfucking Johnson,
May.
her boy toy,
And
her boy toy Shane, and King of the Butthole Patrick. Oh, Jesus. And we will see you next time on Off the Wall.